What up, guys? I'm reviewing a little show for this show right here, Mayans MC. So I've been watching the show since the first season. Um, I didn't, I didn't get onto Sons of Anarchy prior until like the show was over, and then I watched all of it. And I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. Um, But these shows give you a type of anxiety, type of nervousness, type of I don't know how to explain it. You just get nervous and it gives you anxiety just watching it because people are dying left to right. As much as I love the shows, I love Sons of Anarchy and I love Minds. I am not gonna miss having any type of anxiety like that. Like this show just makes you nervous because you just never know who's gonna die, and if you're not a cop, you're not used to death or anything like that. Like they don't hide stuff. Like if it's a PG show, PG-13, you see someone get shot, but you don't see them shot and bloody. This show shows everything. Shows the blood, shows she gets shot. Like it shows everything. So and this looks realistic to me and to my friend Anthony. We watched this show and he just always like, my anxiety's gonna go up. I can't, but we're excited to see it. So one reason I love this show is because I love Mexican culture. I grew up in this small town in Florida where all my neighbors, all my friends, a majority of them were Mexican. I love the food. I just love everything about the culture, and this show just reminds me a lot of that. The music and everything. And my friend Anthony, he's Mexican as well, and I don't know. It was just fun. It was just fun. I felt like I was back every time I watched the show. It's just watching, Mexican culture, even though they're not all motorcycle gang members. I just, like I said, I just love the culture. I love the food. I love like authentic Mexican food, not some white guy making um, tacos. You know what I'm saying? So, but this show was pretty much about uh, centered around Mayans, the MC, the club, but pretty much around Easy and his brother Angel. Um, and when you start off the series, Easy just got out of jail. He was informant for the FBI, and his brother knew about it. Who brought him into the club as a prospect. So that first season was pretty cool. You got to see, him being a prospect and, like he's a smart guy, Easy. That's Easy is the guy right there. He very, very smart, very intelligent. He can remember numbers and stuff. And then you got to see into like, the cartel world. There was Galindo. Um, I'm trying to remember his name. She's played by Danny Pino. Uh, Anyways, his last name is Galindo. It's the Galindo cartel, and it like he's trying like people know about him, but he's trying to make it trying to be legit in his business dealings and stuff. But he gets caught. Galindo actually starts dating Easy's ex girlfriend. Um, I'm sorry, dating. He married Easy's ex girlfriend. Sarah's her name. Emily. Um, they used to be childhood high school sweethearts. Easy and Emily. So, and Galindo is of course Miguel. Miguel Galindo's of course he knows about that chemistry. But as the show goes on, everyone goes their separate ways. Uh, Angel, Easy's brother, used to be known as the one who is a mess up. He's not the favorite child. That's Easy. But then as the show goes on, you begin to be like, no, they did it wrong. This guy, Angel, should be the favorite child. He was misunderstood this whole time. He has a big heart. Easy, even though he has a big heart, eventually power and him being intelligent. You know how you could just get around smart people who just become arrogant and stuff like that. That was easy. I don't have time to go over in 10 minutes everybody, but you know, uh, the rest of the team, if the rest of the club, if you're able to see the show, everybody goes through some type of character development. And they do such a good job with the writing. Now, season five is not perfect. Season five has holes. Season five, I feel like they rush things. Spoiler warning: if you haven't seen season five, pretty much at the end, everybody died except for Emily Galindo and her son and Angel. Everyone else on the show is dead. Who's the main character, which was the dumbest thing ever. I'm not understanding why they did that. Angel could have had his happy ending, which I knew that was gonna happen. Um, the they pretty much killed the whole San Bernardino Mayans chapter, the FBI or whatever. Man, I forgot what that guy was named. What was his name? He was in Sons of Anarchy as well. Sons of Anarchy as well. Potter. Um, that's his last name, but Potter. He went by Potter. He got away with it. He sent a SWAT team or some type of FBI SWAT team in to kill those guys. Um, the San Bernardino Club. I don't think they shot at them because they didn't show. They just shot a bunch of shots. I just think Potter just sent them in there to kill them, which is the dumbest thing. Why would you do that? So overall, I give season five. I give it a like a 7.7 out of 10. The whole series as a whole, though, I'm gonna give it 8.8 out of 10. It's a really good series. Like this season five may have plot holes and stuff I didn't agree with, but there were scenes, this all the actor scenes. These Some of these actors weren't actors prior. They were actually like criminals or actually military veterans that they happened to come onto the show. And I'm telling you what, like these guys, all of these guys, the whole cast, they can act. They play their parts really well. You know, people tend to write uh, parts for you know how do I say this without sounding some type of race? I'm not trying to be racist, but a white man should not be writing a Mexican guy's parts. You understand what I'm saying? He should be Mexican. He should understand the culture. Now, if it's a white guy who understands the culture and stuff like that, then yes, by all means, write the parts. But if you don't understand Mexican culture, that's when you can kind of when you see someone of Mexican descent in a show and their lines are written by white guys, you can kind of tell. Like this show, they did it perfectly. Like the writing, the way everyone portrayed it. These actors were amazing. Now, this is what I would do since Potter is still out there because he was in Southern Anarchy. He's this FBI agent making what's the word? Making trouble. Trying to get these guys behind bars, and he's a scumbag. Okay, he's the reason why a lot of people have been killed in Sons of Anarchies and Mayans. What I do is I'd get people from I there's a lady that's trying to prosecute him. I'd get her to get a bunch of different guys from the different MCs that he's affected. Bring Angel back as like an undercover agent or something. I don't care if it's one season, 6 episodes, or whatever, but use those guys to take Potter down. You know what I'm saying? Use the guys that Potter has affected their lives against him. I would do that. It'd kind of be like a motorcycle Fast and Furious kind of thing. You're bringing people together, but no cars. Please keep the motorcycles. But yeah, that's what I do. We got to take down Potter. I don't know what you would call it. You can call it Potter. You can call MC Revenge, something. You know what I'm saying? But definitely bring Angel back. Some of the guys from Sons of Anarchy. Put them on a team, and let it work. But until then, if you saw Mayans, let me know what you thought about it. What you thought about the last season. And until next time, peace. Catch you later.